I left the lights on in the car.
It happens.
That's exactly why Jay Adams is here. My very good friend, thank you for joining us.
Good to see you, Paul.
We have a portable power source that, in my opinion, does more than any we've ever offered before. It's the Kendrick Portable Power Source. First of all, you brought this to QVC, but this was really a kind of a joint project with Honeywell.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Yeah, we work hand in hand with Honeywell batteries. That's why we have the great technology. We like to call it the auto charger with a brain. Just about every one of us knows someone who has a dead car battery storage. And the interesting thing about it is it never seems to want to happen at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a sunny day in a safe neighborhood. It requires more power to get them going, and so the tendency is for batteries to die on a cold day. Of course, it's going to be happening when it's snowing or raining, and you've got to get out of the car, open up the hood. That's absolutely true. One of the other great features about it is that same simplicity of use, taking away all of the guesswork, is the same way that we use the Recharge, the auto battery charger. You simply leave the plug in the cigarette lighter socket, press the Recharge, and you get the same series of buttons. You're going to get the orange light that lets you know that you have a good connection. You're going to get the green light that lets you know that your auto battery charger is completely charged. Simply slide it under your seat. Thank you, Marilyn.
Bye-bye.
You know,
Bye.
Paul, we were talking about, you know, the technology behind this, working hand in hand with the folks at Honeywell Batteries. Another thing we wanted to show you over here, because we like to call this the auto charger with a brain, we have what we call a thermistor in the unit, and that senses the ambient temperature around the battery, so it gives you just the right amount of current.
So
it doesn't
knows
give you too little
even
or too
how
much.
cold it is.
It even knows how cold it is.
Jay, we're out of time, but you know what? Marilyn has given you an idea. Next one, have it talk to us and say, push here, dummy. I love that. I have a PhD in batteries. Over 500 have been spoken for. Thank you, Jay.
Happy holidays.
Yeah.
Clearview is a picture booster that amplifies the signal to your television set to give you a much more clear, crisp, and vivid picture. And when you visualize the amount of wiring that goes through a home, there's literally miles and miles of wiring. So picture that wiring as a huge antenna, an antenna the size of a house, and you can imagine what that'll do for your picture. As you're seeing here, this is the antenna we were talking about earlier. With cable and with satellite, you do lose signal from outside into your home. So if you have several TVs throughout the house, you want to make sure that you boost the signal in the other rooms. So, for example, let's say you have 3 other TVs. Even if those TVs aren't plugged in, even if they're not turned on, they're still robbing signal from the TV that you're watching. People who are watching cable or satellite at home right now might think they have a pretty decent picture, and indeed they might have a pretty decent picture, but it's sort of like one of those situations where you don't know you need glasses, if it's a subtle difference, until you put on the perfect pair of glasses.
Right.
And then you say, oh my goodness, I could have been having this type of a picture. FM radio boosts as well. It does a wonderful job for the FM radio. It works similar as to an antenna. You would boost the signal, so if you are in a remote area or if you're just having a problem with your reception on FM, it boosts it at the same exact things. You're looking at the diagram now. It's utilizing all of that wiring in your home, miles and miles of wire, to create essentially an antenna the size of a house. Gives you a clear, crisp view, Bob, and also very, very easy to install. You get the Clearview unit with the 2 cable cords come with it. One cable goes into your cable line at home, the other cable goes into the back of the TV. You plug them into the Clearview. The Clearview just plugs into the side of the wall, just like plugging in a vacuum cleaner or a blender. It's that easy, and that's the entire installation. There's no tools needed, there's no manuals needed. Very, very simple. It's going to help them solve a lot of problems. We're so excited to bring the news to you about the VCR Copilot, because for the first time ever, we have enabled everyone to record their favorite shows. Never miss your favorite shows again. We've made it easy, we've made it fast, we've made it fun, we've made it simple. Watch how easy this is to do.